Hey everyone. Um, I don't usually do serious videos, um, but I had to. Just checking Facebook, and I can't believe Glenn Webb has passed away. Um, Now, if you don't know who Glenn Webb is, he's a he was a YouTuber and a mighty good one at that. He reviewed action figures. He was one of the most talented customizers I've ever seen. Um, he did a podcast called Articulation Assembled, which was one of my favorites of all time. But around when Deadpool came out, they stopped making it. Him and Craig Warwick, and yeah, I was just literally on Facebook and saw another YouTuber, Shardamus Prime, put this up, and I'm in complete and utter disbelief and shock. And I felt that I needed to make this video. Just like obviously, I didn't personally know Glenn, um, but he, it just came so naturally to him. The whole YouTube thing. Um, I always wanted to watch his reviews. I always gave his reviews a like because he put so much effort and warmth and heart into everything he did, and he was just a true entertainer. Easily one of my favorite YouTubers, and um, inspired me to try my hand at customizing. I can never hope to be as good as him. But he inspired me to give that a go. Um, and it's it's hard to think that he's not here anymore. Um, Apparently he died peacefully in his sleep. Um, it's just it's just hard to believe. Like, I really am just lost for words. My condolences go out to his friends, his family. Um, it's just, he made you feel like you had a friend. Um, on YouTube, he was always so open with the fans and um, all of that, and it's just really, it there's no words to describe what has happened. I've been watching his videos for a long time, and now he's not here. It's just, you, I know I've said it. I'm just repeating myself in this video. There's not really much more to say, but I feel like he, deserves the time. I don't know what I'm literally lost for words, guys. But yeah, easily as a young YouTuber myself, or young YouTuber like myself, and you do kind of draw inspiration from certain people. Glenn was definitely one that I personally looked up to as a YouTuber. That's who you want to be. Like, obviously you've got to bring your own thing to the table and you've got to do your own thing on YouTube, but in terms of people to look up to, Glenn, I feel, was one of those people, and I think a lot of people would agree with me. It's it's just like you don't think that something like that can happen. Like, whenever you hear a celebrity's died or anything like that, it always kind of takes you by surprise. But I think when YouTubers pass, it's a little more personal, because with actors and musicians, you're seeing a side of them that, like, they're putting themselves on screen. But with these YouTubers, like, obviously there are some YouTubers that portray characters, and I would say to an extent everyone who puts themselves in front of a camera, even me, isn't exactly giving you everything they have, but there are certain YouTubers that you just feel like they're doing it, and it's them who are doing it. It's like if you came across them on the street, that's who they would be. And because it's just that little bit more personal, I think it hits a little bit. It's just a strange thing to hear this YouTuber has passed, and especially with Glenn. I don't want to go on for too long, because I do honestly feel like I'm about to tear up. And yeah, just utter disbelief. He was such a big member of the action figure community. Definitely one of my favorite YouTubers, for sure. And again, as a young YouTuber, I was, he was just someone that you look up to. And especially, trying your hand at customizing. He taught me, and a lot of other people, I'm sure, so much about customizing and what to do, what equipment to use, what paints to use, and he just made some of the most funny content. He was legitimately entertaining. Even if it was a review of something I didn't have interest in, I would watch it, because Glenn could maintain my he could hold my concentration for as long as the video went for. I was never bored watching one of Glenn's videos. It was always so fascinating to watch him, either if it was customizing something or just reviewing something. He just held your attention for the entire video. And yeah, there's just no words. My condolences go out to his friends and family, and to everyone else in the community who's been hit by this loss. Glenn, I'll never forget you. We'll never forget you. You were absolutely fantastic and a true inspiration. Rest in peace, Glenn Webb. Yeah. If you're not familiar with Glenn Webb, please go watch his videos. And yeah, that's all I can really say. Bye.